Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans across the great state of Arkansas, welcome to the most anticipated week of the basketball season. From the opening tip all the way through the quarterfinals, we're going to bring you some of the finest athletes the state of Arkansas has to offer as we bring you the 3A State Basketball Tournament live from Elkins High School. Tonight's game is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas Tech University, Heirloom Legal Services, Tyson Foods, and by Petrus Farm and Grill.
Those numbers are hard to see, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get the starters for you.
We're live. Mountain View Yellow Jackets.
With the lights off, those numbers are almost, they blend in with the jerseys. I'm sure when the lights come on, we'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, we'll be good. Now we're going to get Jessieville. You got the 2 in Mountain View, the 3 in Jessieville, Lady Lions. I know one of them, Peyton Futt. She's a great one. So number 1. First number we don't have on our roster. That's fun.
That's always fun.
Number 3, Olivia White. Number 5, Anoa Garcia. Yeah, we had Jessieville first, Mountain View second. We couldn't see nothing in the dark. That's why those names aren't right.
We were in the dark. Turning the page.
Mountain View with the ball first. The Lady Yellow Jackets on the attack.
Milam.
Yep, Milam has the ball back now. Right against the top here. Got a drive, no shot's no good. Bear with us a little bit as we get these names down. Avery Milam.
Which team are you on?
Oh, I got to get all of them. We wrote them down backwards at first there. So starting over now. You've got Jessieville with the shot there. First free throw is good. Trying to see her number. I think it's 2. Second one is also good for number 24. That was Karsten Scribner, a 5'9" sophomore.
Nice skip pass. 3 is good.
Peyton Fudge for 2. On the wing, that's number 12 for Mountain View, J.C. Cooper. Ball's batted out of bounds. Now number 5 has it over on the wing. That's Caitlin McCarn. She's going to do a little ball fake. Tried to pass it off. It's taken away. Here's Peyton Futch. Jessieville Lady Lions on the attack. She's going to stop. Oh, shot come right out. So close. Here come the Yellow Jackets with another opportunity. Get it in the corner. That was number 12, J.C.
Nice
Cooper.
backdoor pass.
Yep, extra pass to number 3, Cadence Darian for 2. And it was that Futch again. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Peyton Futch, so good. Remember her brother a couple years ago?
I do.
Played for the boys team, Noah Futch. In the 5 overtime game he was involved in one time. At Jessieville, home of the Lions. There's a long 3 for Cooper. It's no good, and then we got a foul on the baseline.
They have Emma Akins listed as a sophomore, 5'9". She's pushing. I don't know about that.
Number 20.
She looks a lot taller than 5'9".
She's longer than tall for sure. She's the one inbounding. Actually, she's not now.
Switched out.
They switched out. That was McCarn. Now she has the ball. She's going to take a 3. If she can hit the 3 as well with that length, it's going to be a problem. Looked like she was comfortable taking that shot. They don't get it, but they get the offensive board. Now they're trying to drive, pick up the dribbles, stolen away. Jessieville, I remember number 10 there, Scribner. She's played for a little bit. She's a junior now. She's a good one. She'll shoot the shot. It's no good.
She was comfortable shooting that one, too.
Yeah. Here comes Mountain View, another opportunity.
Uh-oh. 10 seconds.
Wow. Good defense from Jessieville. Got a steal. They're going to get up into the front court, and they got to travel.
Darian wish she had that one back.
Fudge with the dribble. Working at the top, trying to get down. Scoop shot, no good. Here comes Mountain View.
Here's a 3. No.
No good.
Putback is good.
Putback was good. You see who got that one?
Yeah, that was Akins.
Number 20, Akins for 2. There's a 3 out of the corner for number 20, Carly Siebel. It's no good. It goes out of bounds.
Another close game here. I like it. It's what the state tournament's supposed to be.
Right. You got two Scribners out there, 24 and number 10. Number 10 is Kennedy, number 24 is Karsten over for Jessieville. There's a nice crossover into the lane and then a lot of contact. She'll shoot two. Nice drive that time by McCarn. Caitlin McCarn, a 5'8" senior. So I'm almost ready here. We try to get those interviews in, but it runs out of time. We're down to 4 minutes. We had to kill the stream, get everything set up for the next one, and it just puts you behind a little bit. But get a better job.
But those interviews, that's what we are all about. Let's bring
Exactly.
you the words of the athletes that are playing down there.
That's something we really try to feature. She got the first free throw. Second one is also good for Caitlin McCarn. 9-6 early lead in this one for Mountain View. There was a three-point shot on this end a minute ago for Mountain View. Who hit that three? Do you have it, Brad? Number 5. And that was
Garcia.
Just got that. McCarn. They just got that two free throws. So Jessieville on the attack. Picks up the dribble, drive, 2 steps, finishes with the left hand. And that's number 11 in the game now for Jessieville. Rosario Cortez. She's a junior. Aikens another 2. Futch, tough shot. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Mountain View after that turnover, or after it goes out of bounds on the shot. She's getting a lot of shots up is Emma Aikens. Had a good look that time. It was wide right, though. It's a 3-point game. Jessieville with a chance to tie it up or pull within one if a made bucket. Not this time. Rebound comes away to Mountain View. Here they come. Lady Yellow Jackets trying to increase their lead. Little handoff. Step back 3. It's short. Offensive board. And there's Cooper. Cooper's 3 is no good. Another opportunity. Give credit to Darian. She's had a lot of big boards. She's in there fighting for it now. Comes away to Jessieville. That's Karsten Scribner on the drop. We got a foul. She's shooting 2, or they call it on the. Yeah, she's gonna shoot foul. No good on the first one. Second one coming up for Karsten. She's already 2 of 2 before this trip. 2 of 3 now. Can she make a 3 of 4? She can.
Did.
Here comes Mountain View. Futch picks her up in the backcourt. She gets rid of it. Aikens with the ball. She's going to hand off to Darian. Darian's been working hard on the glass. She gives it off. That's McCarn. Now Milam. I'm sorry. Milam. And they'll get inside the paint. Jumper is good.
Got it in.
J.C. Cooper. Avery Milam getting that ball to Cooper eventually. They get the bucket.
Baseline.
Yeah, reverse layup, no good. We've seen a few shots kind of thrown up like that by Jessieville. I know Futch does that a lot, makes a lot of them. They're not falling a whole lot right now. Good job taking it away this time was Rosario Cortez. She has the ball. She's going to give it up to Futch. They're down to 1:22 in the first period here. Mountain View with a 4-point lead, 13-9. Gets it back to Cortez. She's going to drive. Or I say Cortez. That was Cortez. She drives. Can't get it to go. A minute ago, that was number 10 bringing it up, Kennedy Scribner. And someone's going to get a breather. It's going to be Cortez. You got number 12 in. That's Brinkley Heath. Been out there already once. Long three. It's no good. The rebound comes away to Mountain View. Here comes McCarn. Crossover in the lane. Can she finish? She's fouled. She'll get the continuation to shoot two. First one for McCarn. No good. Substitution, getting quite a few in here for Mountain View. Second free throw is good. So they've increased the lead to 5. It's 14-9. Scribner, shot's no good, goes out of bounds. That was Kennedy, the junior. Got Carson, the sophomore, also out there, 24. I think she might, yeah, she's still in right now. She's got the gold shoes.
It's been a long first period.
Yeah, it was like halftime almost, but trying to figure it out here, getting our rosters right. There's an inbound. That was sister to sister. Now a little dribble handoff, step back, long three.
God!
For Karsten.
Wow.
Scribner. No problem for her. She hits that one from Huntsville.
Yeah.
Cut it to 2. 25 seconds left. First period.
Shot clock off.
Futch trying to get a 5-second call.
Oh, got a steal instead.
Yeah, and she stole it right back, though, and then Futch going to get called for the foul that time.
Wow.
A lot of action there. Those two going back and forth at each other. Futch, so long. She's going to guard, athletic as well. She's going to guard the inbounders here. Get it over the top. Little dribble handoff, or little handoff as 5 comes and takes it. That was McCarn. Got some bodies hitting the floor down in the paint, and jumper's no good for Akins. Here comes Jessieville. Chance to tie it. 1, they got to get rid of it. It'll count. If it goes, it goes. And the Scribner sisters finish the first period with back-to-back threes. 1 for Kennedy at the buzzer and 1 for Karsten. And oh my, they are on fire right now. They come back 6 straight points to take the lead. It's 15-14 after 1. Jessieville. We'll be back right after this.
Our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Can you sit right there?
Back here at Elkins as we get ready for the second quarter of play. 15-14 Jessieville with a 1-point lead over Mountain View.
All right, we're back helping Bragg at his Ethernet cord over here. Helping do some stats on
you're getting a little fresh there.
Miss shots, miss threes. He's been down there all day getting cookies and cell phones and all kinds of stuff. He can't hear us talking right now. There's Scribner, cut off on the end. Actually, yeah, that was her. Learning these teams still. There's the other Scribner. Back up top to her sister, and she'll hand it off. She said, take it. As Carly Siebel has it. Her drive is blocked by Akins. Mountain View back off onto the offensive end. There's Futch putting pressure on the ball handler. McCarn again. McCarn in the lane, going to pull up. 10-footer's good. McCarn. She's got 2 early on here in the second period to add to her 6 in the first period for 8 total. He's got plenty now.
He's got a lot now.
All right, there's a 3. It's an air ball this time. No more heroics on that shot. Stays a 1-point game. Mountain View's favor right now. So I got Milam as a senior, number 1. Darian, number 3 for Mountain View. She is a junior. As they hand it off here into the lane. Dump off, number 30 in the game. That is Josie Stevens. Puts her team up 3.
3-point lead here for the Bombers. I'll tell you what. Or Yellow Jackets, I should say.
And Peyton Futch just answered with a 3-point bucket, her first 3. She's got 7 now. You don't want her to get heated up if you're Mountain View.
Like
and there's an answer. But that was McCarn, Caitlin McCarn for 3. She's got 5 already in the second. This game is getting exciting, getting a lot of offense now. 21-18, Scribner with it. She gets it to the other Scribner. In the lane, turn around, up off the board a little bit. It actually hit the back of the rim, came off, no good. Here comes Mountain View in transition. Kick it out, open 3.
What a kick out by
Number
Akins.
32, Ellie Akins. So that was one Akins to the other. Hey, they can do it on that end. They can do it back on this end.
Good little pass, kicking it out.
It's 24-18. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back.
The name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desart.
All right, we're back. 5:59 to go in the half. It's 24-18. A 6-point lead for Mountain View as they got hot there right before the timeout. As you've seen Ellie Akins hit a big 3. So you've got Karsten Scribner had the ball. She gives it off to Futch. Futch getting a screen up top. She's going to go back. Euro in the lane, up off the bank. No good. Gets her own board. Turn around. It's up. It's no good. And she'll shoot 2 after the foul. Futch's first free throw attempt. Here it is. It's good. Futch has 8 points right now. Just cut this game down to a 5-point game. Trying to make it 4. It's good. Peyton Futch getting her points in, helping her team battle back here. It's 24-20. And she's making life tough in the backcourt, but they get around her. That was Akins, the Emma version. And they drive in. Shot's no good from J.C. Cooper. Futch pushing the pace. Splits 2 defenders.
Wow.
Scoop shot, no good. And there is Emma Akins. Here comes, behind the back dribble. That was nice by McCarn. She can't get it to fall, though. And Karsten Scribner pulls down the rebound. You know, I think she's longer than her sister.
It might be.
I think she is, if that's her sister. We're just guessing. That's her sister right there. Turn around. She finishes with the right hand. That was Kennedy. She's a junior, and I think Carson, if that's her sister, she's a sophomore. Got a lot more length. They're just built different, so it makes me think maybe they're not sisters. We'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll ask.
So you get to chat on here. Long 3 from Cooper, or McCarn, no good. Hey, she's got the ball again now, working against Scribner. Skip pass into the corner. There's a 3 contested. J.C. Cooper can't get it to hit. All right, I'm getting the stream pulled up here. Here comes Jessieville. Try to get it to her sister. Too long this time.
Hot potato.
seeing a whole lot of chat, at least on mine yet, that has loaded.
Under 4 minutes and a half.
2-point lead. They got the ball. It's McCarn driving. A little too much touching that time. Too much impediment there committed by number 24, Carson Scribner.
Scribner looked up and said, wait, what?
Yeah, she didn't like that one.
Wide open.
We've been doing that all game.
Wide open.
Wide open shot for Emma Akins. That's her 6th point. First in the period. It's a 4-point game. Jessieville trying to tag. That's a long pass. Almost stolen. Just a little too much for Darian to get her hands on. Goes out of bounds. Couldn't quite pull it in. They'll inbound it quickly to Karsten. She'll take a 27-foot three.
Goodness.
And if you miss too many of those, and you see the head coach with his hand in his face, or she with
like,
her hand in her face.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a little frustration there. She hit a big one, but she's missed a couple.
Here's
since
the thing,
then.
though. If she had made that shot, Coach would be happy with it. It's
Right.
fine. It's
Like,
no,
yes. There's a steal. Ooh, up off the right side, no good. And they're back out the other way. That was number 11 on the attack, Cortez.
Bounced off the rim 3 times.
Now they get a bucket on this end. Increased the lead to 6, one of the biggest leads. That was McCarn on the bucket.
Long 3.
Yep, no good. Here comes Mountain View, still with a 6-point lead. This is a tough time right now for Jessieville. They need to get a stop, close this gap. Offensive board and put back. If you do that, you get that offensive board, you give yourself another chance. They got an 8-point lead. I believe that's the biggest we've had in this one.
That's the biggest I can remember.
Fudge tries to go all
Fudge.
the way, scoop shot. Wow, she can do that. That's the type of thing she can give you. She's impressive. Back to 6. Mountain View on the attack here. Jessieville needs to get some stops. Long 3 from McCarn, no good. And there's that same girl, Darian. Offensive rebound, and she's working hard. She gets fouled as well. Just a first-team foul, so they'll inbound from the baseline. Down to 154.5 here. Got to take your hat off if you're a Mountain View fan for what you're seeing.
Uh-oh.
And
Nobody home.
It's going to be a over and back. Or actually, they've
If it was
saved it,
touched.
knocked loose. I was looking down for.
I didn't see it, but that's what they
there's
saw.
a steal. Futch. She's got the ball. She dumps it down. Scribner, she'll finish.
Finished it.
A little closer to the basket that time. Easy bucket for Karsten. First points in the second period. They've cut the gap to 4. It was 8.
Poked away.
They were down 8. It's a 4-0 run. Anyways, I was trying to get the first name there. Cadence
Darian?
Darian. Darian has gotten those 2 offensive boards. She's been big for Mountain View. Got a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back, and we'll finish the last minute 32 of this first half.
The name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desart.
All right, we're back here. So I'm going to work with Brad here real quick and make sure he's got the score right. I'll let you take it for a second, Bill.
I got it. 30-26, 4-point lead. Only a $1:32 remaining here in the half. And I mean, it's been a great half of play. Both teams have performed pretty well. We see Jessieville making a stride to come back into it. Trying to get a little bit closer before going into the locker room at half. Akins with the basketball. Goes left side. It's going to go to Cooper. Dish pass underneath is good. And that was Josie Stevens.
Yep, Josie Stevens getting her second bucket of this period. She's got 4, and it's a 6-point game. Cutting off Futch right there. It's a good job. Looks like a 2-3 defense that Mountain View's running at them. Trying to keep them out of that painted area. We'll get a foul call. 25 going to go to the line. 25 is Lily Burrow, a sophomore.
Rims in and out. You know, right? Looked like he was going in.
Good. Next one is good. I'm going to move his drink right up here for a little bit. Someone to knock it over.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Trying to get into the post entry. It's denied. Here comes Jessieville. 5-point game, 45 seconds to go in a half.
Credit that one to Jessieville's long arms, able to reach up and steal that pass.
Kennedy Scrivener, little dribble handoff. Now Futch has it. She's driving. She's going to dump it off. That's much. Oh, wow. Got a foul. Got a foul on Scrivener on the drive, or did they get it on? That's a shooting foul, so it's going to be on Burrow. Burrow ended up getting fouled when she was trying to take her shot. Probably why she might have missed it there. First free throw is no good for Burrow. They need these. Down 5. If can't get that one, and it goes off of Mountain View. I was about to say, Mountain View can get the offensive rebound. They can hold for the last shot as the shot clock will be off. But here's another opportunity after she missed both free throws. Carson Scrivener is going to check in for Brinkley Heath. Get it up top. That's Scrivener with it. Her and her sister hit some big bombs at the end of the first period. They got any more heroics in them here? The team's down 5. The 3 right now would be big.
It would be huge.
And there's a turnover this time. 13 on the clock. Now Mountain View can hold for the last shot here. Crossover, McCarn in the lane. Tough gather. She gets rid of it, dumps it off. Number 30 again. Josie Stevens with 6 second quarter points, and it's 34-27. Let's see if we can get Alan Russell. Let's hook his mic up, Nate. See if we can get Alan Russell, as he's walking over to Mountain View head coach TJ Coleman.
I don't have any audio from him yet. There we go.
Do some stuff in this game.
All right, take it away,
so
Alan.
Coach, come out here as the favorite tonight. It's hard. It's not always easy to get up to that kind of game, you know what I mean? But your kids come out here and playing really good tonight.
Yeah, this is our 36th game, so I told them to treat it like game 36, not game 1. So they're ready. We have played 11 teams that are in the state tournament right now, so we've been battle tested.
Absolutely. What do you guys got to do to pull this one out, Coach? This is a tough Jessieville bunch.
We got to stop 11-14 having an angle to the basket. We got to keep her shoulders in front of her. Every time she gets an angle, she's getting the bucket. So we got to stop her from getting to the rim.
Absolutely, man. Good baby team, Coach. Well, guys, they just got to make shots. It's the same thing over and over repetitively. Just make shots, play good defense.
That's right. I appreciate that, Alan. Interview there with TJ Coleman, the head coach of the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. He's talking about Peyton Futch and company. Got to stop her getting in the lane. And we're going to get some stats for you here. We'll take a break real quick. We'll total those up, and we'll be right back with those stats for you right here at halftime.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
All right, we're back here at Elkins here in the 3A state tournament. It is a 34-27 game. We've got our Yellow Jackets sponsor for Mountain View on the board for you from Stone County Propane Gas Company. They proudly support the Mountain View Yellow Jackets, and go out there and see them. They'll take care of you. Stone County Propane Gas Company, proud supporters of Mountain View. We'll talk about them a few more times throughout here.
Get all your propane and propane accessories.
That's right. We'll get to the halftime stats. Go ahead and throw those on the board for you. Bill, I'm going to let you take those over since you're a little closer to that screen.
All right. Jessieville coming in 6 out of 10 on the free throw line. Beyond the arc looking at 2 out of 6, so 6 total points from the three-point line. 2-point shots, 10 out of 16 for the Jessieville Lions. Looking at Mountain View, we're 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Beyond the arc, 3 out of 11. Looking to improve a little bit there. And on the 2-point shots, 50%, 6 out of 12.
Yeah, and I think Jessieville might be 7 of 11 from the free throw. Might have missed one there. One made one. So, total points, we'll do Mountain View first. 4 for Cadence Darien, 2 for J.C. Cooper, 13 for Caitlin McCarn, 6 for Emma Akins, 6 for Josie Stevens. She got hot there late in the second. And Ellie Akins with a big 3-point bucket was an answer as well from the other end when they were getting hot. She's got 3. Over for Jessieville, Kennedy Scrivener with 5. She had 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Peyton Futch had 4 in the first period, got going a little more in the second. She had a 3-pointer as well. She has 11 now. Karsten Scrivener had a big first period with 6, added 2 more in the second. She's got 8 and 2 for Lily Burrow. And it's been a good game overall. We apologize at the start there. We kind of had it backwards a little bit.
It happens.
On the roster there, but we got it going now. It's been a fun one. I really like what I've seen out of these teams. I'm telling you, I knew about Peyton Futch a little bit. I knew what she brought to the table. I've seen her last year. First time I've seen her in person this year. I've been reading about her. We've had some reports we've done on ASN throughout the season on her. Now, one I'm seeing for the first time is Caitlin McCarn over from Mountain View, number 5, their point guard, senior. 13 points at the break. She's been fun to watch. She pushes the pace, got a great handle. She can hit it from the outside. She can drive. She's made 2 threes. She's doing 3 or 4 at the free throw stripes. She's doing a little bit of everything. She's
a bit of a game manager.
I like watching her play the game. She's a good one from Mountain View. Both of these teams, just pretty deep as well. I've seen Josie Stevens come in from Mountain View, get 6 points off the bench. And we're going to get Alan Russell again here in a moment as he comes in with head coach Megan Scrivener. And I'm guessing maybe those might be her daughters on the team, the 2 Scrivener sisters. But we'll get Megan Scrivener and Alan right before we come back out for the second half. They should come out here, and we'll get them before we come back to second half action. We'll take a quick break. As soon as we see them coming out, we'll be back with you. Second half action right after this.
Would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We're back here. We've got Alan Russell and head coach Megan Scribner. Take it away, Alan.
They're saying we're good. All right, so you're right in this ball game. What do you got to do to get this thing?
Yeah, we just got to do a better job rebounding the ball. I just felt like they've out-rebounded us in the first half, and we just got to get more stops defensively.
Absolutely. And to pull this out, making shots. I noticed, I was looking at your reaction with some of the shots. You're like, oh, we didn't need that. So what do you, did you preach shot selection at halftime?
Absolutely. And, we've talked about this all year, and even tonight we've got to value our possessions. Every possession matters, and so we just got to do a better job of valuing those possessions.
Yes, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
All right.
Well, as you say there, guys, the value, the possessions is what she's trying to do here. And play good defense and bring this thing home.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alan Russell, for getting that interview with head coach Megan Scribner. Yeah, she talked about they need to rebound a lot better. Got to have some good shot selections, and because I think they're talking about Scribner on that one. Got a little bit carried away there, a little way back. Of course, like you said, you make it, you're like, no, yes, but when you airball it, it stands out a little bit.
You go back and you talk about making better choices and taking better shots in the shot selection that you want to take. That wasn't one of them. She wants it back. Maybe take 3 or 4 steps forward before she does it.
Right. In a tough, close game, 7 points, 34-27, those are big, and they need to value their possessions. So we're going to get underway here in just a second. We've got about 40 seconds. We'll take one more quick break. We'll be back.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
All right, we're back at it here. 8 minutes, start on the clock here, ready for action. Mountain View going to stack it up. Boy, I can't get over the length of Emma Aiken.
I'm telling you.
Listed at 5'9", right? Is that what we said?
That's what it looks like, but I'm telling you, she's not 5'9".
She is. She's the longest 5'9" I've ever seen.
I'm thinking
she's at least got a 6'4" wingspan.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
She's got it on the perimeter, on the wing there. She gets it up top. That's Milam. They had the ball, and then got a foul as Kennedy Scribner was trying to keep him from getting a little handoff there. Aikens, the sophomore, she's going to inbound it. Gets it in. That's the girl we were talking about a lot of halftime there, McCarn. Trying to feed it down low. Hits a hand, goes off the rim, right back to her. Got a jump ball, trying to get it into Darien. Jessieville get it off this alternating possession because Mountain View got it right there at the half. So here they come, Peyton Futch and company, trailing by 7, needing to close the gap. There's Scribner. Oh, wow. Part of the Red Sea that time. Went between 2 Yellow Jackets. Finished the right hand, I believe. Good job from Karsten. She's got 10 now. Cooper looking to drive a little bit. She pulls it back out, gives it to Akins. Now, Akins drives all the way. Couldn't finish, though.
She's got Moses' staff in her arms, too.
Aaron holds the staff up, right? We've had a couple Bible lessons today, right?
Right.
Kennedy Scribner. We were talking about, that was last night. We were talking about Esau. I think. And the hairy arms, and we got carried away with it.
Don't look.
You got Karsten. What's going on over there?
Don't look.
Replays.
I had a fat finger moment. Goodness.
Oh, my.
I apologize for that one.
Scribner's free throw is good. She's got all 3 early points here in the second half to close the gap to 4. We got a timeout. You see who it's charged to. Fixing to find out. It's on Mountain View, and it's a 30. Let's just keep it here this time. Oh, go ahead and pull our sponsor up. One more time here in this third period, we've got Stone County Propane Gas Company proudly supporting the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. We don't do any of this without our sponsors. Community sponsors are so important to us here at the Arkansas Sports Network. We love doing this. We've been doing it on our own dime most of the time over the years. I mean, none of us is making money really doing this, okay? But we're trying to build it, trying to get better and better. We want to get more exposure on these high school kids, and these sponsors help us be able to stay up here. You know, we can't stay up here for 4 nights for free. You know what I'm saying? We've got
not even in
about
the tent.
5 to 6 guys. So the free throw wouldn't fall there for Karsten. We really appreciate those sponsorships. That's my point.
Absolutely.
And we know those sponsors are super proud to support their hometown teams. And
then all of the student athletes in the state by sponsoring it is what they've done.
Yes, that's true. Everybody getting to see about that sponsorship. You know, if we don't get one of those for like, say, Mountain View in this example, then you don't see all these interviews with all the other schools. You know, some schools didn't get picked up. A lot of them did, but some of them didn't get a sponsor at all. So that's what helps make all that happen. We really appreciate it. That ball went out of bounds, and Jessieville with another possession after they cut the lead down a moment ago. It's down to 4, and there's Futch. 14-footer's
Nice.
good, maybe 13-footer.
She rattled that one home.
With 13 now. It's a 2-point game.
She really does remind me of Noah.
Yeah, they look a lot alike as well. So they keep getting it close here, Jessieville does. They haven't quite got over the hump. Let's see if they can get a stop. As J.C. Cooper tries to whoa!
Nice.
What a scoop
What
shot.
a hook, man.
That was a high degree of difficulty. She gets it to fall. J.C. Cooper. She's got 4 points now. Peyton Futch looking to answer. She picks her dribble up this time. She gets it out to Karsten. Karsten driving, trying to back down her lady. That shot, a little errant, goes out of bounds. Coach Scribner thought there might have been some contact there. No call. He's talking to the ref about it. Here comes Jessieville. McCarn going to bring it up. Caitlin, the senior. Leading scorer in the game. Her and actually Peyton Futch over for Jessieville are tied now, 13 apiece. In the corner. It was Milam. She gives it off to Aiken. Aiken pass down to Darian, and Darian's fouled. Will shoot 2. Boy, that 2-point bucket just a second ago by Darian, or that was Cooper. They got that too. That was huge. And now we were just talking about how Jessieville can't get over the hump. We thought they were going to get a stop. It looked like a tough shot. It goes in. Come back down here, can't score. And now they've given up another couple points here at the free throw stripe, possibly one already. Darian gets the second one to go. She 2 of 2 on the night, 6 points for her. Back to 6 just like that, 38-32.
That was a quick turnaround.
Futch trying to work off a screen, a little off arm. They've called that a little bit, so you got to watch it. There it is again. The crowd wants it. Then she does a little under. Scoop shot no good. Up ahead, there's Cooper. Can she slow down enough in time? She couldn't that time. They let her just a hair too much. But Darian I've said her name so much. She does so many things that don't show up on the stat sheet a lot of times. That was a steal. That'll show up on the stat sheet, and that offensive rebound will too if she gets fouled.
Crowd really starting to get into it.
Bill, you come down here expecting to produce a little, and you've been in color the whole time.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah, it throws you off your game
Yeah,
a little bit,
no,
though.
I hadn't produced in so
you're
long.
having fun.
I'd be a little rusty on the production side. I can promise you that. I do wish I had some updated brackets for you, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We were talking about that earlier. It's like, you might have been listening on the way down. I don't know. Said, have you heard from Bill lately? Well, probably maybe get some updated brackets for long, but I didn't know you were en route.
As soon as I got out of school, I headed this way.
Futch, she gets blocked. That's McCarn getting it done on both ends. Futch gets it back, though. She's going to work at her. Off arm.
They're wanting it again.
And
they're going to call the foul on Mountain View.
Yeah. This crowd over here for Mountain View is losing control about that.
This crowd's going to need a Snickers here in just a few minutes.
I'm telling you, if you watched Bergman Dover yesterday, you're allowed to use the off arm a lot of the time. Some games they've called it a little different, but for the most part, it's been allowed. Yeah. They've let it go for the most part. They're swallowing a whistle a lot of times. Peyton Futch, first free throw was good. Second one, also good. She's perfect at the line tonight. 4 of 4 is what I've got down.
Jessieville with the timeout.
Jessieville timeout. It's a 5-point game. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. 4:26 to go in the third.
Our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
We're back at the 3A state tournament here at Elkins, Arkansas, home of the Elks. Allison Marie on our chat says, yes, that's the sister's mom, the coach. Thank you. Talking about Scribner, Megan Scribner, the coach. And there's a drive by McCarn. Shot no good. Rebound. Got a travel. I'm going to turn it right back over. And we got promises unkept. With a good comment, though, even though their promises are unkept. Thank you for the stream. Bergman alum here, and I really appreciate the streams. Well, we
appreciate you.
We appreciate that comment. It really means a lot to us. It really does. We don't just say that. Darian on the wing, back up top. Aiken gives it off to Cooper. Now McCarn. Ain't it crazy how you start calling a game early, you don't know nobody, and then by the end you feel like you've seen them 100 times.
You know their favorite color.
Uh-oh, somebody falls down. That was Aiken, right? I know Peyton Fudge loves hot pink shoes, that's for sure. I remember her brother always had some kind of special shoes, usually green on a blue. I remember making comments about that. Did you see a 3?
My goodness.
She likes to shoot them from way out, but that one was a little bit closer, and she really had time to eye it down.
Another thing that's close is that score right now, Durant, 39-37.
That's true. Jessieville won't go away. Drive in, Aiken gets bailed out with a foul. Late whistle there, so made it look like she got bailed out. She's wearing the, what do you call that color? I'm a guy. So
aqua, turquoise?
Teal.
Teal,
it's my daughter's favorite color.
I don't know.
Right, I know.
It's green, man.
Blue, green.
It's blue.
That's funny. First free throw was good for Emma Akins, a sophomore. Second one is good. Mountain View back up 4. Jessieville, I continue to say it, they can't get over the hump. Let us know who you're rooting for. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a like here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We'd appreciate it. 868 live devices on us right now. Shot's no good. Rebound comes away to Josie Stevens. They get it up ahead.
Long pass.
Yep. Cooper runs it down this time.
Almost had a toe on the baseline.
Fudge making Aikens' wife tough there, and she'll give it up to McCarn. There's the real point guard for the team. Tough shot, kind of bent back. Quick release. Didn't have a real good handle on that shot there. It wasn't the best positioning, is what I should say. Fudge on the drive. They're trying to get a charge. They know she's extending that off arm, so they're trying to get that call. And it's going to go against her, a blocking foul. And that is the third team foul, but it was a shooting foul, so she's going to shoot 2. Mountain View fans not happy with the way it's being called right there. Free throws in. They were waiting for her to miss to say the ball don't lie, or the rim don't lie, but not this time.
And it looks like we have a Mountain View timeout.
Peyton Fudge, she's great at the free throw strap. 5 of 5 on a night. Let's just keep it right here. We've gone through a lot of breaks here lately.
Coach called that timeout just to talk to the referee.
Yeah. It's like, hey, man, you don't start calling that off arm, we're going to do the same thing. Somebody's going to get hurt. You don't get in control.
Yep.
Hey, let's throw Stone County back up there one more time in this third period. We missed them a little bit early. We want to get them out there because it's so important to us. And they want you to know they're helping sponsor this team here and helping them be shown here on the Arkansas Sports Network, get this exposure from Mountain View. It's a tight game here, 3-point game, but Stone County Propane Gas Company, they are hoping that they'll get to see them again later on in this tournament after today. Still in the first round, still trying to get through the games. We'll start out tomorrow, I think the first 3 or first round, and then we go.
Yep.
We'll go in the second round finally.
3 or 4, I think maybe 4.
So Peyton Fudge going to finish off. They tried to freeze her a little bit too. It didn't help. Trying to ice her. She had it in her veins that time, no problem. 3-point bucket. It's good.
My goodness.
McCarn. Mountain View, man. They continue to attack. She's got 16, the first time she scored in this third period.
It's hard to play catch-up on a team that likes to shoot the 3.
Peyton gets it taken away. McCarn off on the break. Darian's shot no good. And they'll slow it down. Here, Coach hollering, hey, no, let's get a better look. There it is. Emma Aikens. Emma Aikens just sitting there waiting on that 3-point shot.
That is her first made 3 all day.
Yes, and she's got 11 now. It's an 8-point game. It just feels
still
like.
Want that forearm called.
There you go. Nice drive by Scrivener. You know, when Scrivener makes a bad play or misses a shot, she always comes back and answers it later.
She does.
You know, she's a good one.
Redemption.
Darian for 3. No good. Rebound off the hands of Stevens. Here comes Jessieville on the attack. Peyton Fudge picks her dribble up. She's going to throw it up because she's so long. She can always get that shot off over anybody, just about. Long 3. She hit one earlier. That was Scrivener. No good. And Cortez gets fouled down there on the rebound.
These girls out here shooting NBA 3s.
Trying to make it rain. Steph Curry range. What did they call? I must have missed it. Was it a jump ball?
I didn't see it. Was it? They did change the possession. They did just change the possession arrow.
That's what it was then. I thought they got the foul call. Stacy Little says she's cheering for Jessieville. Well, your team's down 6. Got it just under a minute now in the third. They need to stop right here. McCarn, 16 points for her. You better keep your hand on her. Keep her in front of you as well.
Nice move.
She gets around, goes up for 2 and gets it. She's got 18 points. Peyton Fudge backing it out a little bit. Shot clock and game clock, about a 3-second differential, maybe 4.
She will have to shoot it.
They're down 8, though. Yep, they will have to shoot it. McCarn comes out. They collapse on the defense, makes it a tough shot on her, no good. McCarn has it, 8 on the clock. Wolf There comes a Wolf, and
Gotta
there
shoot
she
it.
goes. She gets around
Gotta shoot it.
5, step back 3. Oh, that would have been a big one. She runs it down. Can she get it off? She can. That was close to getting hit on the elbow
blocked.
there.
Partially
Might have been blocked. Shot's no good. 49-41, 8-point game after 3. This has been a great one throughout. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. We'll have 8 minutes left to decide it. Who's moving on to the second round of the 3A state tournament here in Elkins.
The help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back here at Elkins, we start the fourth and final quarter of this matchup. Mountain View leading 49-41. Oh, boy. What do we got?
All right, we're talking about our sponsors and how important they are. And if we didn't have sponsors, you'd probably be watching this game on a huddle cam right now.
Yeah.
So, appreciate everything y'all do. And they have played this song. That's the one thing I can say bad about Elkins Gym. I like this song, as long as they don't get to the girl part of the song.
Right.
It gets so hard to hear at that point. We've heard it about 6, 7 times now.
Each game?
No, each day. Well, 6, 7 total. About 4 times
Each game,
yesterday.
right? Each game.
That one's lost out of bounds. Going to stay with Jessieville. Boy, we don't talk about Carson, how long she is enough. You know, a lot of times when teams wear black, you know, it kind of makes them look a little smaller. Carson is very long, number 24. She's just a sophomore. Her sister, Kennedy, is a junior. And Peyton Fudge, we have talked about her length. There's Kennedy with it. She gets it to Peyton. Peyton thought about it. Carn comes out on her now, and she'll step back into that one. It's just off. Rebound by Akins. She gets it to McCarn. They have an 8-point lead in the ball with 7:30 to go. Darian gets it up to Aiken. Emma Akins, kick out. J.C. Cooper, a little ball fake. Bounce pass. Long 3, no good that time for Milam. And then we get a foul as they were trying to get the ball back on Scribner.
Mountain View throwing daggers.
They actually, who'd they charge that on? Number 20?
If it's 4 on 20.
Yep, that's Jessieville in the game. She's just a sophomore. 4 fouls now. That was a tough shot from McCarn. A big one, though. She's got 20. Her 20th point. She kind of put that ball behind her head a little bit.
Look, that's a good showing.
Look, had a little Ron Brewer to it.
Tough shot by Futch.
Can't remember which one it was, Delph or Marvin Delph or Ron Brewer that kind of put the ball behind her head back in the day for the Razorbacks 1978 Final Four team. I think it was Ron, to be honest. Oh, Ron was a smooth shooter. Marvin Delph, I think, was the one that was a little unorthodox. Because I remember Ronnie Brewer had that broken arm falling out of a tree, and he shot with his elbow kicked out. And they said his dad was the most pure shooter ever. I remember going back and watching
Here
that.
comes Futch.
Futch in transition. They called a foul, and J.C. Cooper and the Mountain View fans can't believe it. They thought it was clean. Refs say nope, got part of her. She's going to shoot 2. That's just a thing that's been stirring because of the off-arm usage that they haven't called.
It's something that's going to continue.
It's kind of brewing.
It's going to continue to brew until they call it. But is it enough to be called? I mean,
right, it's under the skin of,
it's
of
very
their fans.
slight. It's very slight.
And that's the first miss by Futch at the stripe. She's been perfect. 6 of 6 before that one. Can she make a 7 of 8? She can.
She did.
So McCarn's got 2 in this period for Mountain View. Futch has 1, but they got to do more here. They've extended this thing out to the biggest lead of the game before that free throw. It was 10. Now it's 9. McCarn on a little curl. It's good. And she's made a couple mid-range shots like that as of late. Karn, man, I ain't heard about her all year. She's a good one. Scribner. There we go. Turnover back to Mountain View. So Mick Karn with the ball, working against Futch. Crossover in the lane. Can she get a third mid-range shot in a row? Not this time. Aiken with the rebound. She still runs it down after it kind of popped out of her hands.
Defense
wide
out of place.
open three. That was Milam. No good. And an over to back foul. I think it's going to be on Darien. We'll see. They got J.C. Cooper, it looks like. It's an 11-point lead now. Jesseville's got to get it going. Down to 5:27. Got to get some points. They got to stop trading.
Need some quick possessions here. If you're a line.
Oh, now they're going to call that one. And that's going to make these fans happy.
Yes, it is.
It wasn't the Futch girl that they were wanting, but they'll take it.
They'll take it.
Little push off to clear out some space. That one was a clear one right in front of the ref. Couldn't get away with it. It's a tough break for Jessieville. They really needed a bucket on that drive. Let's see if they can get a stop. Keep this thing tight and tighten it up even more. Tough time right here on that dribble handoff. They get it to McCarn. I'm sorry, that was Aiken. Got it down to Darien. And now a kick out. J.C. Cooper. Uh-oh. That hurt bad.
That's another dagger going up.
Might be. We still got plenty of time for them to come back, but it's becoming an issue.
It is. The clock is really a detriment right now for the Jessieville Lions.
There's that length of Aiken coming in, and jump ball. It's going to stay with Jessieville. 14-point game. Yep. 4:40. They got to catch fire. They got to turn the sliders up right now. Everything's got to go in, basically. Oh, tough screen up top. Cooper and Futch. That shot's no good. McCarn with the rebound. Coach might want you to slow down. She was kind of looking at Cooper. Made a good decision not to throw that full court pass there.
Let's milk it down a little bit. We don't have to get in a hurry. That's what the coach is saying.
Darien in the corner. Put it on the deck. Now she'll kick it across. That's Milam with it. Aiken comes and gets it. Shot clock's down to 10. They got to get going. Here's J.C. Cooper working against Futch. Open three. That's going to hurt if it goes in. It's short. It was on line, but short. Futch, here she comes. Up off the bank. Good. And it was a tough closeout as well.
Jessieville with a timeout.
Jessieville timeout. They've cut it to 12. They got their work cut out for them. We got to go to a break. We'll be back right after.
For our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
We've put in our order. Don't worry about it. That's an inside thing between the producers.
I don't know what's going on. We're back in Elkins, and it's a 56-44 game. Jessieville's got to get some stops. They got to string 3 or 4 in a row together. They got to have good things happen on the offensive end. We're running out of time in this one. Our Vision says y'all do a great job. Play-by-play and interviews and background information is great. We appreciate that, guys. Allison Marie says Jessieville is young and should be good in the next few years.
That's a very good point. That is a very
correct.
good point.
I agree, 100%. Peyton Futch. Let's see what year we have her as. I think she's a junior. I think she's back. I could be wrong.
Sophomore.
That's, I saw that. Was she a ninth grader last year? I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on. How good is she going to be in 2 more years?
She's good now.
Right. She's a problem right now. The shot wouldn't fall. Still 12-point game. Long 3 for Futch on cue.
She shot that thing from Fayetteville.
Yeah, from the 10-foot line in the volleyball almost. She's about a foot past it.
She was almost on that antler from the elk. It's an antler 3.
Wow. Big time shot for her. Cuts it to 9. They ain't going away. There's Cooper. Drops it down low to Stevens. Stevens.
Hook shot.
Yeah, a little baby hook. And there's Akins, and she's fouled from behind as Futch comes over the top. I called a whole game one time. I interviewed a kid, and he was talking about they were playing. Listen, hold on.
You called a whole game one time? I got to hear the story.
So, Jessieville, we're going to play Jessieville next, and I interviewed the kid, and he has a little bit, it was hard for me to understand the way he was talking.
Right.
Plus, he just come back from COVID, but we didn't know at the time. I think he might have gave it to me. I called that game with COVID, didn't know it until 2 days later.
Did you give it to him?
Sick. No, he didn't play that night. So anyways, those free throws were good. Back to 11. He's talking about Noah Futch, but I couldn't hear him because I just couldn't understand him. He's saying no. I thought he said Noah Fudge, Noah Fudge, Noah Fudge. He told me all about it, how good this guy is. And so when I was putting down the game information that night, I was like, well, that's Noah Fudge. I didn't even look at his name. Noah Fudge. I called him Fudge on. I was like, man, he's rich, and all that kind of calls. And then at the end, I find out, right before the 4th, somewhere around there, it's Futch. And I'm like, I felt like the biggest idiot all night. That game went to 5 overtimes. It was one of the greatest games I've ever called.
Definitely not one of your sweetest moments.
No. Right? Oh, man. Man, this guy he steals fudge from Golden Corral, takes it home. No. My parents, they might or might not have done that.
Uh-oh.
In their pocket.
That's when you take the extra person, the extra purse in.
Here we go, back and forth. Got it down to Kirsten.
That wasn't even nothing but net. That didn't even touch the net. Just went right down.
Yeah, Karsten, good bucket. She hasn't scored in a while. First in the 4th, and then there's a wide open Stevens in transition. She misses it. Offensive board for number 32, Akins, Ellie Akins, the senior. And there's Futch in transition, and McCarn says, give me that.
Not tonight.
That was impressive. I'm telling you, McCarn has really matched Peyton Futch. Play for play, really, in this game. Cortez to inbound. We got a foul. We're going to call that on Cooper, I believe. Or Mountain View, I mean.
Back to action, finally. Futch in the wing, directing traffic. Drives, left side, spins, and the whistle here.
I'll find it. Yeah, we got a whistle here.
Called
another
that one
foul.
on Cooper?
What number was it?
Cooper.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
4 on Cooper.
Right, yep, 4 on her. And JC, she's going to go to the bench. Milam comes back in for her. Tuning in from California, Hillary Santiago says, to watch my girl Peyton Futch.
There we go. Well, we are enjoying watching your girl as
Long
well. There
three.
we go.
There's the younger Scrivener. Or that's actually the older one, the shorter one, though. That's why I keep thinking she's older.
And Scrivener
Or
calls
younger.
the timeout.
Kennedy Scrivener and the mom, Megan Scrivener, calls a timeout. It's back to 6, 1:24 to go. We'll be right back.
It ain't over. How sweet it
came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back, and it's been a good one in this one, but time is a ticking. It's a running out right now for Jessieville. They had a big bucket there just a second ago to cut it back to 6.
It's not over yet.
24 to go.
It's not over yet, but it's going to take a lot of work by Jessieville to try to claw back and
they need a steal right now.
back.
We have 1,000 live devices on us right now. We really appreciate it, everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get those notifications. Every time we have a high school game, we're live covering for you. Aikens with it, crossover. Just going to slow it down. They want to take the air out.
Pulling it out.
Peyton Fudge ain't going to let them. They got to get rid of it. And got a timeout. It's about to be a 5-second call.
Almost. I think he was about 4.5.
Good time to call it by T.J. Coleman. We'll keep it here this time, Nate. Is it a full? No, it's 30. Okay, 30 on Mountain View. Aikens had the free throws a minute ago. I think that's the last time that Mountain View scored. Let's get to our sponsor again for the Yellow Jackets. That's Stone County Propane Gas Company, proudly supporting the Mountain View Yellow Jackets. Once again, we really appreciate Stone County. Go see them for all your propane and gas needs. So, 1:09 to go, 6-point game. I've got Peyton Futch now with, let me total her up again. 23 points and counting. McCarn has 22 and counting.
Goodness.
Who's going to win that battle?
We got an opportunity here for a good player of the game choice to make, and I'm leaving that one to you, buddy.
It's been a fun one, and I will say we don't always give the player of the game to the person with the highest points.
It's the one that does the most impact on the game.
That's right. The girl with the ball in her hand right there, she had some big offensive rebounds at crucial times in this game. That's Darian Cadence. She's got her name in the hat if they win this. Aikens, 16-foot jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, that was Darian on cue. Another rebound, Aikens, and they can't get that one to go. Peyton Futch comes out of there with it. Jessieville still got a chance.
Block.
And they got a block on and there was a push off. The Mountain View fans.
They're not happy.
Can you get a shot of these Mountain View fans?
Yeah, we need
well,
to
they
get
kind of calmed down now, but man. Next time that happens, y'all can pan over to them if you get time.
That's that order we put in. We're trying to get those Snickers delivered.
Who did you order with?
That's an ASN after dark thing.
Producer joke. Okay. First free throw, no good for Futch. She's perfect all night. She's missed 2 in the fourth. Second one's good.
5-point game.
I think she's got 24. Is that what I said? She had 23 a minute ago.
Yep.
5-point game, like you said. And there's Darian with the ball. She was a safety valve on that one. And the quarterback getting pressured. Got to get it off to your tight end in the middle of the field. And that was what you got right there as they get across the timeline and a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll be back to finish this one off right after this.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Good times up here in Elkins. We're having a blast up here.
Those ASN After Dark breaks are fun.
You're killing me, Bill. You're killing me. 58-53, 32.7 to go. And big time moment here in this game. It's not over yet.
Oh,
Jessieville still has a chance, like we've been saying.
It's going to take a bucket, a turnover, and another bucket. Quickly.
Like Mary Swanson in Dumb and Dumber. You're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
There is. Samsonite. I was way off. So get it in. There's a foul immediately. John Denver don't know nothing, does he? They're going to the line. They had to stop the clock. They couldn't get the steal, so. And that is McCarn. A chance to add more to it. She can't get that first one. She was 3 of 4 on the night before that one. 3 of 5 now. 22 points for her. Make it 23. Four of 6 at the stripe. Futch, crossover in the lane. Up. Jump shot's no good. Rebound, Mountain View, and that might be enough. They got a foul immediately, and it's a little too late now. They let about 7 seconds probably.
Way too much time went off the clock before they got that foul. But, you know, Mountain View is doing a great job of avoiding it.
Yes. Credit to them. We got a timeout. We'll keep it here. We'll just talk through this one. 59-53. This one's basically over, but the final score. Mountain View, or Jessieville, I should say, they're not going to give up. But man, it's been tough here as of late. Phillips Media Art says, "I'll sponsor the Snickers." Hold on, Bill took his headset off. Oh, I know who this is. Put your headset on, Bill.
Uh-oh.
Phillips Media Arts, our buddy that come down and we met yesterday. He says it was great meeting you guys last night, and he'll sponsor the Snickers.
All right, there we go. I like the way he thinks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he told me he was covering Bergman a little bit from, what was it again? Phillips Media Arts. Talked to us a little bit yesterday. Said he'll be back. He'll be back for the Bergman games for sure.
We'll see him tomorrow.
Yeah. I want to say he said Friday, but maybe he was talking about tomorrow.
Well, I don't know. There is that.
Tomorrow?
There is
tomorrow,
that.
Thursday? My days are running together right now.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
J.C. Cooper, she gets it. She's fouled. They got it on number 10. That's the older of the Scribners. That's Kennedy. Not as old as their mom, but the oldest one that plays. Still suiting up. JC at the line. Just going to put a little icing on the cake here. Get the final score. That one's good. JC Cooper. She has 3 in the period. Oh, she had a 3 before that. She's got 4 in the period. She's got 6 on the game. Another opportunity here, make it 7. And it looks like we're going to have head coach for Mountain View, TJ Coleman, and his players of the game up here shortly for an interview. Last 3 there, no good. Run out, and they're going to foul. They're going to shoot 2 more.
Mountain View about to book it to the next round.
This Jessieville team, if these rosters are right, I've only got 1 senior. That is Kaylee Crawford, number 22. Free throw is no good.
I think it kind of went unnoticed, but Bill just made an Eli Mays joke.
Yeah, he didn't know. Well, he does know Eli from last year.
From down at Lamar.
Yeah.
Book it.
Book it.
Right. Second free throw, good. Futch's last shot is not going to fall. 62-53 will be your final score. Mountain View punches. Well, they already got their ticket punch, but they're moving on to the second round action. Big win for that program. Big win right here in the state tournament. Jessieville with a great game. Couldn't get it done in the long run. Their season will end right here. And tough one, though. And like I said, senior Kaylee Crawford, that's her last game as a Jessieville Lady Lion. So you know that's a tough, emotional time for her. But a good win here from Mountain View as they'll move on. We're going to take a quick break. We'll get your final stats. We'll get your interviews right after this.
I'd recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
All right, we're back here. We want to give a shout out to our Mountain View Yellow Jacket sponsor one more time. That's Stone County Propane Gas Company. Appreciate them for sponsoring the Mountain View Yellow Jackets and their quest here for a state championship as they've won. Moving on, and we're going to have some players and coach interviews here. So we see them coming in. And we'll get to our stats right after that. There you go. Can I get that headset right there? There you go. Make sure they're plugged in and Alan's unplugged, Nate. And can you go around and fix that camera for us? Can you make the camera, it's a little low. We'll get y'all in here in just a second. Looks like I'm gonna have McCarn and Emma Akins. Was Ellie your sister? Okay, thought so. I said you're 5'9", I'm 5'11", and we were like, she's longer than that. There's no way she's 5'9", and you're every bit of 5'11", so. That way a little bit, go that way just a hair, girls. And I don't have to be in here on this, they can take it. They can take the show right here. All right, so go ahead and flip that screen around. There we go. As you see, Caitlin McCarn and Emma Akins. Sophomore is Akins, McCarn a senior. Big time night for y'all tonight. I got 23 points for you, McCarn. Akins, you ended up with, let me add it up here, 13. Both of you played your tails off. You got a victory. That's a good Jessieville team. They got a great player, Peyton Futch. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Really good. We're excited. This is what we got out in the first round last year, so we're excited to keep going this year.
Definitely. That's a big win. I mean, do y'all know the last time that Mountain View won a state game?
Yeah, they've had a pretty good past.
Right.
It's like about 3 years ago they won the state, right?
Okay.
We have a pretty good program.
Right. Yeah, I'm from Dover, so we used to, y'all be in our conference off and on. So I remember some really good Mountain View teams over the years. So, but last year y'all got knocked out in the first round. You got past that now. So now you're on to the second round. You know who you're gonna play the winner of, or if they've already won.
I think it's Bergman. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, big game with Bergman. That is correct, so I remember that now. Bergman's good. You know, at 39-3 now. They've only lost one game in 3A this year in the state of Arkansas, and that was to Valley Springs. So you're going to have your work cut out on that one, but y'all are fun to watch. I talked about you, and you are our D3 Auto Sales player of the game, by the way. McCarn, you're welcome. Caitlin, you just had a great game. You're a point guard. You can do a little bit of everything on both ends, moving the ball around. What did y'all need to do to kind of settle down? That game was kind of back and forth, and then y'all kind of got the lead, and they would come back and get it within 1 or 2, and then y'all kept pulling it back out and finally pulled away there at the end. How did that happen for y'all?
Well,
what did y'all talk about at halftime, really? Would be a good way to put it.
Stopping 14. Yeah. I got a good chewing after that. But obviously stopping her and keep playing hard, even when we're getting the leads, to just keep going and not start letting up like we had been.
Getting all the 50-50 balls.
Yes, that's a big one for us every game.
Yeah, for sure. And y'all did a great job at that. Like I said, you had 23 and 13 for y'all too. It was a big night overall. What do y'all got to do to get a victory against Bergman? Do you have an early game plan on what you think you might have to do in that one?
We just have to play as hard as we can and play defense.
Right.
We got to do all the little things right, because they do all the little things right.
You seen, your crowd was getting into it because Peyton was using the off arm a little bit on those drives. And
I was trying to get the offensive foul.
Y'all's crowd was trying to get behind them. They were getting frustrated. That Bergman game, they played really physical like that, so that's something y'all got to be ready for. If they're letting it be called, then y'all got to punch back right off the bat there. That's going to be a good one, Bergman and the Yellow Jackets. I thank y'all for coming up here. Congratulations on the win, and we'll hear from your coach here.
All right, thank you.
Thank y'all. You can just hand that to Coach. All right, head coach TJ Coleman here. And you're a little too tall there, Nate. I don't know. He's a little too tall for our screen. We'll make it work. Uh-oh. All right, so Coach Coleman, big win. That was a really good Jessieville team. Had a great player, Peyton Fudge, one of the top players in this tournament. What did y'all do to figure that out and get able to move on to the next round here?
Well, we had to keep Kate out of foul trouble there. She got 4 fouls that are late, but at half, we just made sure that she didn't go in the halftime with 3 fouls. And then, like I told you at half, I told her, I said, you got to keep her in front of you. You can't give her an angle. And then she made that big 3 in the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you got to get your hand up. She's going to start pulling it. And she had a little bit of rhythm there. And Kate said from day one, since first meeting I had with them, that we want to build this team around defense. And it starts with her. She's a great defender.
Yes.
That girl, she's a good player, but they got more than just her. The 2 coach daughters are good players too.
Yeah, that's true. They were hitting some shots from way out there. We were making jokes. They hit them from Huntsville on one of them.
Yeah.
But 23 points tonight from McCarn. She's a senior point guard. I talked about her in depth a little bit during the game, that I was really impressed by her. Tell me what she means to your team.
She doesn't like to say it, but she's our leader. The girls follow her. Her example she sets every day in practice. She doesn't take one rep off. And I've been coaching. This is my first year coaching girls, so I've been coaching boys for 14 years. She's the best practice player I've ever coached.
Oh, wow.
So
that's saying something.
She never takes a rep off. She's always trying to encourage her teammates and be a leader. And she holds them accountable for working hard in practice every day. So that grit really showed out here. They pulled within 4, and we were resilient there down the stretch.
Yes, sir. Her and Milam are seniors, and Ellie Akins. But you got some good young ones, and Emma and JC, you talked about some, and Darian and several more. Josie Stevens, I don't have her class right there in front of me.
Yeah, she's a freshman.
Okay, wow. And she had a good one. She had 6 points in that first half, all in the second period. Got a lot of boards down there. Man, it was a great win. It's nice meeting you. We're kind of up against a break, but congratulations moving on. You got a big one against Bergman. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad we're still playing.
Go back and watch the Arkansas Sports Network, see how they handled Dover in that first round, and good luck, man.
Right, thank you. I appreciate you guys and everything you do for our sport here. It's awesome.
I appreciate that a lot. We thank you so much. That was head coach TJ Coleman of the successful Mountain View Yellow Jackets, getting the victory and moving on. We're going to play Bergman in round 2. Let's get your final. We're just going to go ahead and end this stream. We're up against it. 3:18 to go. We'll have the last game of the night coming up right after this. Thank y'all.